Alrighty guys, we are back. It is finally time to continue 100 Line. We played this a bit on Monday, and now here we are on Thursday for some more, and we are joined by Grant. Real quick, do we remember all the characters' names? I feel like this is a really helpful exercise to do early in these games because, yeah. Yes, greetings. Let's see if we can remember. So the main character is Takumi. Really cool girl is like Hirozu or something. Which half of the twincest? Listen.
I don't remember any of these, but I'm not great.
Takumi is the main character.
What was the girl's name?
The cool battle axe girl? I can't remember her name.
No, in the beginning.
Oh, Karu was the girl that, like, got in trouble. Ima, Kako, Gaku, Shoma. Right, Shoma was deprecating Stan.
Got this.
Hiroko, well, he's a teacher. Eito, Darumi, Takemaru. What was the name of the cool glasses girl? Is she Haruko? Oh, Tsubasa. Tsubasa's the puking girl. I can't remember her name. Oh, and Darumi was the one that ate it. You just use nicknames. I'm sure that we will get some nicknames as we go. Alright. Let's do it. Oh right! Wait a minute. Wait, let's fact check ourselves actually. So we've got Takumi, we remembered him. Takemaru's the biker, kind of edgy boy, anger boy. Hiruko! She's amazing. And yeah, you got it, Rosen. Good job. Darumi, yep, there she is. Eito, I did not remember his name at all. I think we have 10 and there should be like 16. Well, actually, I guess there could be more than 16. Tsubasa. Gaku, we're not a fan of Gaku. Also, wow, this song that's playing sounds so Danganronpa 3. Ima, Is everyone short? 5'2", 5'3", 5'4", 6 foot, 5'5", 5'11", 6'4", 5'6". Kako, 5 foot nothing?
Oh.
Shoma must be a child, or just a small person.
Oh, it doesn't. Great. No.
No.
It's the girl on. Whoa, my God, no bigger. You.
Oh, we're joined by a little Spice. Okay, good. Good girl. Okay. You only missed one? Which one did you miss? Tsubasa Oribe? Oh, right. Tsubasa was there. That effect is interesting. Do you remember what they told us to do? We had our meeting. Let's try going up. Hey, I said no detours! Make your way to the cafeteria pronto! Oh.
Cafeteria.
Okay, yeah, I just remembered. I think it was the cafeteria. Oh, that'll just... Let's Extreme Elements channel, just pop in and tell people to play it. It's fine. Oops.
I had to save you guys from the advertisement.
Yeah, sometimes Tux just replies to it. We are punished quite a bit for accidentally going up and down the stairs since we're playing on Switch.
Keep going.
Oh. Okay. We got like an Egyptian... what? Okay, interesting school. Here it is, the school cafeteria. It's a lot bigger than I expected. How full is the airship? Although it's still just as weird as everything else around here. Go ahead and order whatever you want. It's your party after all. Our handy-dandy Ration-O-Matic will create any kind of food you desire. It slices, it dices, it also makes julienne fries. You want ramen, burgers, steaks, sushi, it all rolls out nice and fresh. It's even got a recipe for pasta sauce made by a grieving widower desperately trying to recreate his beloved wife's cooking from memory. What is that a reference to?
Ugh. That's so sad. Speaking as a grandpa's girl, I don't even want to think about something like that, let alone try it. I think I'm gonna stick with dessert. Chewing solid food for too long makes my jaw hurt.
I'm a little worried about whether this stuff is really safe to eat, but I'm hungry enough that I'm willing to risk it. 1 hour later.
Man, they hit the spot. I ain't never had anything this fancy before.
Yeah, so they used her dying in that cutscene as a way for the game to explain that if you lose units in combat, they're not dead. Speaking as a what? A grandpa's girl? Yeah. I don't really... It's a weird thing to call yourself. It wasn't a bad effort, I suppose. I just wish we could have had some wine to go with it. Oh.
Hey, you're too young for alcohol. Just because you got an attitude doesn't mean you get special treatment.
Uh-huh.
What's with the snarky laugh? You think I'm scared? I ain't afraid of breaking no laws. I'm talking about your health here, dumbass. That stuff can seriously mess you if your body's not ready for it, you know.
Oh.
What's so funny? You think you're better than me or something?
More importantly, why do these guys get the 5-star treatment while we're stuck with dry bread?
He has the duck lip thing going on like Hibiko did. That's not a good sign.
Eating this actually is making me hungrier. Why is it?
Yum.
It's a victory dinner, remember? None of you did anything to contribute to this victory. So, you're using food as an incentive to get us to fight?
That won't work on me or my dear sister. We've lived through hardship much worse than this.
Oh, don't remind me. I'm fine with it too. If anything, dry bread is too good for a human cockroach like me.
Oh.
Just in case any of you big-hearted recruits get any ideas, sharing food between fighters and non-fighters is strictly forbidden. You've thought of everything, haven't you? Sorry, I hope it doesn't look like we're rubbing it in. Don't worry about it. You're not the one who's at fault here. Now, if you've all eaten your fill, what say we get back on topic? Alright, let me start from the beginning. Last Defense Academy lies somewhere outside of Tokyo Residential Complex, where you've all been living up until now. Of course, its exact location is highly classified military secret, very hush-hush. The school periodically comes under attack by a hostile force we call invaders. Much about them remains a mystery, but we do know that what they're after. A certain special something concealed in this very school. Nevada. This item is vital to the continued existence of humanity. If it should fall into invader hands, it's all over. Your home in the Tokyo residential complex will be destroyed and everyone you've ever known will die horribly. To prevent that, we've drafted you into the Special Defense Unit, a squad dedicated to protecting the school from the invaders.
Aha!
To make things easier for you to mobilize in the case of an attack, you'll be living here until further notice. And those are the facts of the case, Your Honor. Any questions, or do you want to chow down some more?
Wait, go for the last part again. We're really supposed to live here from now on?
Until further notice is awfully vague. Surely we're not supposed to spend the rest of our lives here. Of course, your commission comes with an expiry date. You'll be required to serve here for just 100 days.
Oh.
100 days? Can we ask about the giant gotcha machine? That's right, just a svelte 2,400 hours and you're done! If you manage to defend the school for that long, that is. Yay! After that, you'll be free to return to the peaceful existence you enjoyed so much before this ordeal began. You mean we can go back to the complex?
Is there even a complex for us to return to, or have those monsters already destroyed it?
No, it's doing fine. There's no danger of the invaders attacking the Tokyo residential complex again. Right now, they're focused entirely on this school instead.
Whatever you've got stowed away in here is that important to him, huh?
This song. It's like the Class Trial Underground theme, but they like remixed it. You've told us a lot, but there's one detail you seem determined to keep from us. Don't make me ask again. What exactly is it we're protecting, and why would losing it mean the end of humanity?
Yeah.
Those are some good questions. Perceptive as always, Shizuhara. One more thing. If this mission is as important as you say, why would you assign it to a bunch of teenagers? We're civilians without any significant combat experience. The only one here who can put up a decent fight is me.
You don't hold back, do you?
Another excellent question, and I'd love to give you a detailed, comprehensive answer to go with it. But that's all highly classified information, and so long as even one of you refuses to fight, that's the way it's gonna stay. What? Explain yourself. If you really want to know more about your mission or why you were chosen for it, there's just one path open to you, Shizuhara. That's for you and the other brave souls from your fighters group to convince these lily-livered panty wastes to join in the war effort too. Now you want them to do your dirty work for you. It's just one underhanded trick after another. It's not like I'm doing this to yank your chains. That's just a fun bonus. My primary goal is to get all of you out there on the battlefield fighting the good fight. The invader forces are only going to get stronger from here on out, so I need all of you to be in tip-top condition too. Without another word, Sirei hopped off his chair and strolled leisurely toward the door. Where are you going? I was gonna go drop a deuce and hit the hay. Why? You wanna come watch? You actually have realistic bodily functions? I suggest you get an early night tonight. You need to give your bodies time to recover after a fierce battle like today's. Never know when the next attack's going to happen. Next attack? This wasn't the first time I had to face those monsters, and it won't be the last either. They'll keep coming back to attack the school again and again. Every time, we'll have to put our lives on the line and maybe even experience the pain of death firsthand. Back with a big burrito? Nice. That threat will be hanging over us constantly for the next 100 days. Will I be able to stay sane for that long? Will I even be the same person at the end of those 100 days?
Where are we supposed to sleep anyway? Or us all to huddle on the floor together?
There's no need for that. I prepared luxurious individual suites for all of you. You'll find them on the rooftop.
Phew, at least we get our own rooms. I was starting to worry about that.
You're all at that delicate age, after all. If I left you guys alone, you'd be rutting like rabbits in no time. Is that true? Is kinky group sex some kind of high school rite of passage?
Are these people underage? Are we talking?
Oh!
You need to stop taking what he says so seriously, sister. Be honest.
Yeah, we might need the handcuffs for that guy. Go find your room, settle in, and think hard about what you're going to do from here on. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your lives. What is that?
What did he mean? What's there to think about? I think that's his way of encouraging you guys to join the fight. Come on, do it. Just pretend like you're an anti-PK hunting down griefers like a boss. Look, I'm just a regular guy. Can't flip a switch and go psycho.
We're mortal here, what's there to be scared of? Sure, getting killed hurts. We can come right back after.
You know how some people don't ride roller coasters even though everyone knows they're perfectly safe? It's like that, except even more so since there's actual danger in this case.
You do realize your decision also affects the rest of us? We're being denied important information because of your cowardice. I know. I'm pretty much everything I do has a negative effect on the people around me. The world would be better off if I'd never been born.
Huh?
I don't see why we should be expecting to fight in the first place. Shouldn't protecting humanity be left to science nerds and army jocks?
Right? Why us? My dear brother and I haven't even graduated junior high yet. When is the Shoma Axe ending?
Besides, once people start talking about the future of humanity, I kind of tune it out. It's too big for me to wrap my head around.
The lack of imagination is a serious shortcoming. You'll never survive this if you don't learn to adapt. Get where Tsubasa's coming from, though. Yesterday, I was a normal high school kid. Now I'm risking my life fighting monsters who want to destroy the world. Part of me is still having trouble accepting any of this is real.
Socialize with?
Yeah.
Kind of that.
Did somebody say that?
That's something a reviewer I watched, was a review of the game.
Apparently the game is extremely nuanced based on your decisions, which is, like, sick. So,
choices, right?
maybe... Well, I think we could probably talk out most of them. Nano mentioned that, because Nano bought the game because he liked what he saw when we first streamed it, and he said he played a bunch of it, and that he's very surprised at the character that he's using the most of. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Shoma.
Isn't the other characters?
Yeah. I'm excited to see that, honestly. Though, as far as I understand, this is like 80% visual novel and only like 20% on the actual gameplay combat.
Yeah, but the tactics.
Okay.
Something tells me this little round table we got here isn't going anywhere. How about we call it a day? After that victory feast, I'm about ready to slip to Fukuma.
Same here, dying really takes it out of you. You really gotta stay here a whole 100 days? We've only been here for one and I'm already sick of the place.
I have my fair share of concerns too. Sirei said we were living together, but we're basically prisoners here. Are you sure you're alright? Alright, he's Hospital Chan. Please don't worry about me. The symptoms, they come and go.
Huh.
But I agree we should rest for now. A good night's sleep will help us focus better tomorrow.
What's with everything that's happened? I doubt I'll be able to get to sleep.
Unable to dispel the oppressive atmosphere, everyone gradually wandered out of the cafeteria. I should get going too. Apparently our rooms are up on the roof. Is it just me, or is that a really strange place to put them? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Alright, well, time to brave a bunch of load screens since we're playing on Switch. The way that the environments like fall into place and out of place in the background reminds me a lot of what they did with Raincode. Except in Raincode, it was literally to buy them time so that they could load the next area. No ceiling, that alone was a weird enough sight. Oh. The prefab huts intended to serve as our rooms seemed almost normal in comparison. Each hut was adorned with a metal plate bearing the name of one of our group.
No doubt about it, this is where we're meant to stay. Looks like your room is right in the middle. So...
Oh, okay, thanks. There's a lot more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for. Oh, for the characters we haven't met yet. Huh, didn't notice that. Think there's some reason behind it?
They're probably just spares, nothing worth getting worked up about. What's the meaning of this? This has to be a mistake. This is travesty and outrage.
What's wrong?
My dear sister and I have been assigned separate rooms. Someone's trying to obstruct our pure, sweet sibling ties. You must be just as devastated as I am, sister dearest. You'd feel much better having your brother, dearest, by your side, wouldn't you?
I think it's fine for us to be apart now and then. Sleeping in different rooms for a while isn't gonna hurt.
But...
I really don't get these two at all. What is there not? Okay, fine. They make you squeeze through a crack for 15 seconds one more time? What, does God of War do that?
Oh, God of War does that a lot.
That's interesting. Wait, we can go this way. Nothing to do here right now. Alright, fine. This is my room, huh? It's nicer than I thought it'd be. There I go again, being positive for all the wrong reasons. Exhausted, I kicked off my shoes and climbed into bed without further delay.
Hey!
Whew. Hate to admit it, but it was actually more comfy than my bed back home. The moment I lay down, the day's activity seemed to catch up with me all at once, being thrust into this unfamiliar world and confronted with so many harrowing truths and had completely drained me. My average mundane life had been ripped away from me, and I was at the mercy of forces beyond my control. I was like a tiny rowing boat tossed around on a vast ocean. Every cell in my body was screaming for rest. I was in no position to resist. The oblivion of sleep would be a blessing at this point. Within a few seconds, everything went black. And so ended my first day at Last Defense Academy. If I woke up tomorrow to find it had all been a dream, that would have been fine with me. In fact, that was the best case scenario I could imagine. Maybe in the morning, everything would be back to normal. I'd go downstairs to the living room, say goodbye to my dad as he leaves for work. Mom would be there, and Harua too.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Well, it's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot! I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead! Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria! On the double!
Be able to see. Was that some kind of wake-up call? What a depressing way to start the day. He doesn't say it. Oh, okay. He has a martini. I know, he's major referencing Monokuma. 100 who? Hi, Natalie. I didn't like the sound of that give you plenty of bloodlust stuff either. I hope he hasn't laced our food with something to make us more aggressive. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. I don't want any trouble. We can have a shower like this. There it is again, a totally open, unobstructed sky. I still can't get used to it. Every time I look up, it's like a reminder of how bizarre this whole thing is. Seeing the sky gives me this weird, uneasy feeling like I could get sucked up into it and keep falling forever. If I stayed here for long enough, will staring up into the infinite space like this start to feel like normal? No, there's no way I could get used to something so unnatural. I'd rather go back to my nice, safe life in the residential complex. This run is...
Where are we maxing out?
Definitely...
Not actually. I each of one person.
Hiroka... Is that her name? Hiroka? For some reason, I never... Like, that seems like a weird name for her. Hiruko.
Is that?
Well, Fail is recommending Twincest. Oh.
Yeah.
Now you must be excited about getting to live in an awesome school like this, but don't let your guard down. The invaders are still out there. You soldiers are basically immortal, though, so you've got nothing to fear from them.
Hey!
Right, immortal. What exactly do you mean by that, though? Told you before, didn't I? It's all thanks to our friend, Emo Anima. No matter how serious your injuries are, it'll fix you up good as new.
Oh.
Of course, you still have to deal with the pain of fatal injuries, so don't get too complacent.
Aha!
I don't want you getting sloppy out on the battlefield. You gotta fight like your life depends on it every time. This is so crazy. I can barely believe all this is really happening. Surprised we didn't see anybody else. Alright, everybody, dig right in and get yourself all fueled up. Did you hear me? I said dig in. This is no time for worry about proper table manners.
Dig into what? Half of us are stuck with dry bread again.
Definitely not as good a job at selling the despair school life as the previous ones. Well, I don't think it's supposed to be.
Personally, I'm grateful we have anything to eat at all. We've had days in the TRC where we had to make do with much less than this.
Brother dearest, please. I don't want to think about that. Let me guess. If we want anything more substantial, we have to agree to fight.
In that case, I'll stick with the dry bread. Sweet, boring, flavorless dry bread.
Suit yourselves, but there's one more thing I need from you. I planned to do this on the day you transferred in, but I had to push it back because of the enemy attack. Is it this time?
Aha!
I want you to take a tour of the Last Defense Academy campus. You're going to be living here, so you might as well get to know the place. There's a ton of rooms and facilities you haven't seen yet.
Sounds like fun! You've got the new rooms with the doors locked behind you, and you have to solve obscure logic puzzles to get out.
Okay?
Hey, it's Fear Escape.
Yeah.
If there is, you can do it on your own.
Oh.
This is no ordinary school, you know. You're bound to find something to surprise you. To surprise you.
Hey,
So once you've finished breakfast, put on your walking boots and go explore your new home. I feel like we're playing right into Suray's hands, but we probably should try to get a better idea of what kind of place this is. Yeah, his theme seems fun. Candy-o-matic. Children like colorful candy, but it's more... I'm more concerned about the artificial colors used. Why is that?
Pachinko machine.
It's gotta be that, right? Like, that's gotta be gifts for the characters. Takemaru called dibs on the pudding in the fridge by sticking a note with his name on it. I guess you have to do this for communal thing.
Right. Oh, they're so cute.
Oh. We go this way before? Boys' bathroom. Window open by itself. Wild thoughts ran through my mind. Yes? Is something wrong? Oh, I'm in your way, aren't I? I'm sorry. I should know better than to take up valuable breathing space. It's fine, Shoma. You're not in the way. I just wanted to talk to you. I'm warning you, talking to a feeble-minded dweeb like me will only leave you worn out and frustrated. Not to mention how your reputation will suffer from being seen with me. Unpopularity as profound as mine might be contagious, you know? He says some funny things. I've yet to see it. You're really better off ignoring me like everyone else. Don't think of me as a person. Think of me as a pile of garbage that randomly makes noises every now and then. Spaced out partway through what he was saying. I think it boiled down to don't talk to me, though. Strange. What the? Oh, it's you, Darumi. What are you doing alone in the dark here? Aren't the lights working?
Looks like they're not, but it's cool. I actually prefer it this way. The real world is a little too bright for me. Hard and bright and violent. Sometimes just getting through it is a real drain.
I don't know about that. For me, spending all day in this kind of darkness would probably be much worse. Sure is a lot of fancy equipment in here. I wonder what it all does.
Oh, I've seen these in movies and stuff. You climb inside the pod, fire it up, and your consciousness is transported into another world.
What, like, virtually?
Yeah, but way more advanced. You just gotta leave your old life behind and live in a world totally tailored to your whims. I wish I had these at home.
That sounds a little too good to be true.
Is that just a quote for isekais? From Sword Art.
And yeah.
Or Danganronpa 2, my virtual reality theme song.
Well, that remains to be proven, right or wrong.
Anyone in chat can confirm or deny.
And nope, don't confirm or deny anything about Danganronpa 2. Anyways.
Looks like this one's broken though, just like me. I've tried every button and switch I could find. Turn on.
Is it okay for us to be touching stuff without really knowing what it does?
Of course not, I told you the damn thing's broken, didn't I?
Whoa, whoa, why is she so scary all of a sudden?
Unless I can get so right to perfect fantasy world is going to just be that. A fantasy.
I can.
It's fail. He's not to be trusted.
I agree.
Now she's crying. I can't keep up with this girl's mood swings. More importantly, is this machine really broken? I can't tell myself. Guess I'll take Darumi's word for it. This looks like maybe bodies will go in here.
Have you tried those? She yelled at you. Right.
Yeah, same time as before. Okay, so there's like a checklist of places for us to go. so let's go find the entrance hall. Have we been in the classroom? This is probably where we woke up.
Yeah.
Blackboard, but a monitor. It's pretty impressive. Does the number indicate maybe 98 days? I think it's boys' room south. It's all. Takumi, you came to check this area too.
Huh?
Yeah, what is it? Some kind of entrance hall?
Huh.
Entrance and exit, of course. Even if we left the school from here, we'd still have to contend with a wall of flames. You're welcome to leave the school building at your own discretion, but there's no real point in doing so.
Yeah.
Where'd you come from?
Oh.
As your commanding officer, it's my duty to offer guidance and support wherever and whenever you need it. I can appear anywhere on school grounds.
Oh.
Anyhow, even if you make it past the flames, there's just a whole lot of nothing on the other side.
Hey.
But if you feel like a change of scenery, be my guest. He's gone, hasn't moved so fast. Don't worry about him, I found something much more interesting. Interesting how?
Huh.
Those machines over there, go take a look at them. So, what's so interesting about these? What are they even for? It seems they're a special model of fire extinguishers.
Huh?
Fire extinguishers?
Aha.
That's right, I put them here so you could use them to go exploring!
Yeah.
You again?
Ah.
Would you mind telling Takumi what you told me? No sooner said than done. During your stay here, there may be times when you want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. That's where these fire extinguishers come in. With a little help from your hemo-anima, you can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall and open a way forward. Some Angel's jacket guy, it looks like his head is floating or he has a thick-ass neck. I'm scared of, like, seeing that and not being able to unsee it fail. Whoa, wait a minute. You're saying we can actually put out the undying flames? There's nothing stopping us from using these and getting out of here? Yeah, your pal Outski had the same idea, but there's nothing but ruins out there. Just ruins. Might find useful tidbits of and pieces among the rubble, or maybe even some items you can still use in old towns. That's if the invaders don't get you first. There's invaders out there? Oh sure, the place is crawling with them. The wall of fire's there to keep them out, remember? Not only that, but you can't be revived if you die outside school grounds. It's a dangerous business going out the door and into the unknown. And we're a long way from Tokyo Residential Complex here. You'd never make it on foot, so don't even think about it. So much for that. Coming up with the plans to escape will only lead you to despair. I'm sure you can find much more productive use of your time. Like focusing on protecting the school and by extension, humanity, for the next 99 days and ensuring a peaceful, harmonious future. You all want this story to have a happy ending, don't you? So, beyond the wall is just ruins. At least we have hope now. If there's a way to get past the flames, there's a way for us to get home. I do love despair. Weren't you listening just now? Sirei said we're too far away from the complex to make it on our own. I wouldn't put too much stock in anything he says. In fact, isn't it a little suspicious he went out of his way to let us know that? There must be some way to get back to the TRC. He's just hiding it from us. Personally, I think the truth is the exact opposite of what he said. The best use of our time isn't following his orders, but finding a way home. I refuse to believe the future of humanity could possibly depend on us. We'll get out of this somehow. That's the idea I'm putting my faith in. Sounds like Ato's determined to defy Saray to the very end. To be honest, I can't say for sure he's making the wrong choice. That's what makes this so hard. Contains tips for exploring outside the school, but I don't have time to look at it right now. What is this? Oh my. Yeah, the statues are amazing. I just noticed them. Okay, cool. So, looks like we should be free to go to the 2th floor now. A work of art. Alright, so on 2th floor, we've got a training room. I will say the load screens are a lot snappier than Raincoats were. This room, it said training room on the door, but it's more like a video game arcade. How are we supposed to train here?
Hey, Takumi, you've been checking out this place too, right?
Yeah, a little.
The more I see of it, the less I like about it. Who's in charge of the decor here? There ain't a shred of class at this whole damn school. Where's the leopard print sofas, the hot pink drapes, the gilded doorknobs? Is that too much to ask?
Interesting tastes. Is that his idea of class?
He's just getting tips from the Oval Office and their golden scripts.
Looks like something from an old video game arcade. How are we supposed to train with this? All these machines just look like arcade games to me. Remarkable, sir! You picked the best one in the house! You clearly have impeccable taste. Stop jumping out at me like that. This is the Academy's state-of-the-art VR training machine. I mean, using your actual muscles and getting all sweaty is just so last century, am I right? That's why we developed these machines, to help you hone your skills just using your neural impulses and our cutting-edge technology. I don't get it. Will playing a game really help us? Your hemoanima gets stronger the more you use it, just like your muscles, your brain, and your baloney pony. You should consider dropping by to train when you're off duty. You can even get some friends together for a group session.
Hey!
Just keep it in your pants when there's the ladies present, okay?
Hey!
It's in my pants is none of your business, you little perv. VR training. I've got to admit, I'm kind of curious about it. Maybe I'll give it a try later. Okay. Okay, so we can't play it yet. Interesting, so there's gonna be like a way to grind our characters up. Slash, maybe we can hang out with people there? Oh boy.
Huh? Hello again, Mr. Sumino. Do you have a moment?
Huh?
Sure, what's up?
I'm sure you'll think this is a stupid question, but you're from the Tokyo Residential Complex too, aren't you?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah!
Of course, it's the same for everyone else until a few days ago we were all living there.
But isn't it strange none of us have ever met before? Apart from me and my dear brother.
Huh?
I don't know, it seems natural enough to me. I mean, the complex is a big place.
I see, it doesn't bother you at all.
What was all that about? Those two just keep getting weirder. Like they never even seen each other?
Yeah, but I guess it's an idiot.
Yeah.
Tokyo is the biggest city in the world, isn't it?
Defense room door? What in the... Surprisingly stately door in the middle of an otherwise nonsensical looking space, defiantly blocking the way forward. The hallways and classrooms of this school were all pretty strange, but this put them all to shame. It wasn't so much the door itself that was out of place, but what was in front of it. Tell me, what was it that made you decide to fight after all? Well, once Sirei started talking about people we care about in danger, it didn't feel like I had much of a choice. So you did it to protect those close to you. How very normal. Normal? Yeah, I guess so. How about you, Hiruko? We're not talking about me here. But it was okay for her to ask me. Maybe I should try a different approach. Then, can you tell me how you got so strong? You're clearly on a whole different level compared to the rest of us. It's nothing so remarkable, really. With things as they are now, I prefer not to talk about it. What do you mean, as things as they are now? I said I don't want to talk about it. She shut me down again. It's hard work getting anything out of this girl. I probably shouldn't press her any further. I definitely don't want to end up on her bad side. This door looks pretty solid. More importantly, that weird fire in front of it. They're undying flames. I thought so, but why are they here inside the school? To stop anyone from opening the door, I imagine. If it's that important, then... Yes, whatever's behind this door is the thing we're fighting to protect from the invaders. Good call, Grant. Right behind this door is something that could wipe out humanity in the wrong hands. I wonder what it is. Do you think we'll ever find out? You could try breaking down the door ourselves, but that may prove difficult. Convincing the others to join the fight so Sirei will tell us the truth seems like a more efficient choice to me. I don't think convincing them all will be that easy. This kind of decision is something they have to come to on their own. You're still thinking like a civilian. You need to toughen up, or we'll end up in the worst possible scenario. What do you mean? Let's just say it's in everyone's best interest to get the others out on the battlefield with the rest of us. By any means necessary. Sounds like she has something in mind already. She wouldn't force them to fight against their will, would she? We may not have known each other very long, but I can definitely imagine Hiruko taking a hardline approach with anyone who refuses to do as she says. There's something about her that radiates authority, leaving no room for argument.
So let's get the fire extinguisher from downstairs.
And go look inside.
Yeah. And then we'll take it and end humanity so that the invaders have nothing to accomplish. Already ended humanity.
Well, good call predicting that that was what we were protecting.
I think that's the bad ending.
Almost certainly, yeah.
Or the good ending.
Secrets and... Oh.
Kaku!
Oh man, I gotta get out of here. I can't wait 100 days. What's Word gonna say about this? Just take 100 days out of nowhere, they'll fire me for sure.
Oh, you have a job?
What? Isn't that so hard to believe? You're saying I'm so poor, I'm probably too stupid to find work. Don't look down at me, Mr. Richie McRicherson, or is it gonna look down on me? Do it by giving me money.
I think the bad ending might be trying to escape with Jacket Guy. Yeah.
I also want to try that.
I feel like the way this game's gonna work is gonna be like we get little by little characters that join and our options for play, like the actual gameplay portions, because there's so many against fighting initially. And the Jacket Guy will probably be the last one we get. You don't have to get offended at everything I say. Besides, my family's not even all that rich.
Not all that rich, he says. Listen, you can call yourself comfortable or middle class or whatever. It won't change the fact that we live in a totally different worlds. I don't work, I don't get paid, and if I don't get paid, there's kids back home who go home.
What is that on his shirt? You support your family all on your own?
What? You feeling sorry for me now?
Everyone here is so insane that interacting with them eventually drives Sakami insane. It's a selfie? No.
Good, you shouldn't. You should. My regular life was hard enough already. Bringing me here on top of that is overkill. It's unfair, right? You think so too, don't you? You can't. You just talk to Sir Ryan, get him to send me home. There's got to be exemptions for special family circumstances. It's the law. I should be sent home right now.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I know, but it was worth a try, right? But even if I'm stuck here, I'm not fighting anyone. I am no battle maniac. I just want to get through this without getting hurt.
Once Gaku gets going, he just keeps working himself up more and more. I should probably leave him to tire himself out. What's up? Get over here. Okay. War room, which... Okay, they want us to re-enter the war room? Oh.
We romance Sarai.
Hey there, Sumino! How's your exploration of the campus going? If you need help or advice with anything, feel free to let me know. Don't think of me as your commanding officer, think of me as your friend. A friend who commands respect and dictates your every move, but in a fun way.
Say you can romance the Emperor.
In what? Well, not that I would know anything about that. He's got some nerve acting friendly after forcing us into this messed up situation. Whose side is he on anyway? Does he care about saving humanity like he says, or does he have some kind of ulterior motive? Oh, did you come here for another explanation of your hemo anima can do? This power is the key to your success and survival here at the Academy. It's worth your while to have a firm grasp on the basics. No. Look, you can skip the dialogue if you want, but at least pretend to listen. Oh my god. The hematomorphic infusion blades you all carry, infusers for short, are the pinnacle of human achievement and ingenuity. When you stab it into your heart, a miraculous power flows into your body, transforming your regular old blood into superhuman hemo anima. By harnessing that power and shaping it into physical form, you all gain access to your class armor and class weapons. Class weapon is a manifestation of your own innate strengths. Each one is just as unique as you are. Activating your hemo anima for the first time should also have unlocked your specialist skills. These are additional abilities with a wide array of applications. Learning to use them strategically will make you better fighters than ever. Okay, but how does it do all that? What's the actual process behind? Don't be so hung up on the details. Surrender to the heat of battle. Yell, I am thou, or ora ora ora, or something. Just go with it.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my totally comprehensive explanation. If there's anything else you don't understand, you should probably resign yourself to remaining ignorant. But if this power is so miraculous or whatever, why give it to regular high school kids like us? Why were we chosen? All will be made clear when you convince the whole group to join the fight, but not before. Guess I should have seen that coming. One more thing, while you're here, want me to go over the undying flames again? That wall of fire outside protects the school from a lot of threats, but it'll hurt you just as bad if you get too close. True to their name, the undying flames never run out of fuel and can't be smothered or extinguished by ordinary means. However, the flames only affect organic matter. They don't damage the surrounding buildings or rocks or stuff like that. If you and your friends were to drive a car through it, it'd only be the people on the inside that would get burned to a crisp. They ignore regular physics and run on their own rules. Are they magic or something? The Undying Flame Barrier has a radius of a little over half a mile, with the Academy at the very center. The wall itself is 30 feet thick, blocking out even the most powerful invaders, or at least that was the case. More recently, the enemy has developed a special means of getting through. Lucky for us, the flames can sense them coming and automatically shift the school into defense mode when they do. At the same time, an alarm is set off. to let all of you know it's time for battle. So when the alarm goes off, the enemy is already on their way.
Huh?
Shift. The invader always leaves a day or two between attacks. It's my guess that their means of getting through the flames takes time to repair or recharge.
Do you understand?
We haven't been able to deduce any consistent patterns, though. You should assume the next attack could come at any time. One more thing. The wall only goes so high, but there's no danger of anything flying in. If the flames sense something trying to pass over them, they'll form a fiery hand and drag the intruder right back down again. The Undying Flames act with a will of their own to keep this school safe. Add that to your list of things to be grateful for. I could ask any number of questions right now, but I doubt I'd get any answers. I've got no choice but to accept that this is the way things are now. Technically, the fiery hand has a limited range too, so coming in from space might be possible. Well, so long as the enemy doesn't think of that, we should be fine. Alright, you've made it very clear how well defended this place is. What I really want to know is, what's it all for? What are we protecting here? I told you, didn't I? You'll learn that once you get the non-fighters to start fighting. What is this? Rainbow ring? What's this machine here? It looks important. That controls the school's central defense system. It's the core of the entire Last Defense Academy experience. Without this, there's no early warning system, no defensive barrier, no automatic battle prep, no nothing. Controls battle functions like defense mode and radar, along with more everyday stuff like electricity and water supply. It's a true supercomputer that keeps all aspects of the school up and running without any need for extra engineers or maintenance staff. It's all completely automatic, huh? Whoa, I can tell what you're thinking. If it's all automatic, what do we need Saray for? But my role here is just as important as the computers. No one can motivate you or affect your morale like I can. He's right about that, but not in the way you think. Okay. So the only thing we're missing is the infirmary. This must be the infirmary. But when I think infirmary, this definitely isn't the kind of room that comes to mind, although I guess that could apply to any part of the school.
Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
I know you've already made your thoughts on this. Oh, wait,
I know you've already made your thoughts on this clear, but are you sure you don't want to fight alongside the rest of us?
No, absolutely not. Just thinking about it, like I'm gonna...
What's wrong?
Let's just say I'm not suited for combat, like on the psychological level. Sorry.
Physiological. Physiological? What's she even talking about? Does this have something to do with how she always starts looking queasy when we talk about fighting? Yeah, that would be a problem. Corpse recovery drone. This machine. It's the same flying coffin that rescued Darami from the battlefield. Saray called it a corpse recovery something.
When a member of the Special Defense Unit dies in action, corpse recovery drone will automatically retrieve their body.
I don't know why, but it being a drone is amusing to you.
That's what the manual says anyway.
It's all completely automatic, huh?
Pardon-moi.
Seems like it. When the school's defense system detects one of us has died. Wow, it sounds so creepy saying that out loud.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Anyway, when that happens, it launches the drone to find the body and bring it back to the infirmary.
And once it gets here,
You see that big machine over there? According to this, it's called a Revivomatic. It's got data on all of us right now to our genetic code. It cross-references those records to figure out who's in the pop.
hi Hisuan.
From there, it uses some kind of ultra-complicated process to reconstruct the body back to its original state. And then we're alive again, just like that. Why does it have to verify who the victim is first? Maybe so our enemies can't use the machine if it falls into their hands?
Tsubasa really gets a chance to show her serious side when machines are involved.
This sure is amazing tech. I still can't figure out the exact mechanism it uses to instill life back into the body.
Do I still have the star rail? I do, yes.
I'm not satisfied writing it off as just the Hemo Anima did it. That makes it sound more like magic than real technology. While we're on the subject, Hemo Anima itself is pretty fishy. It's supposed to infuse our blood with a special power, right? But how does it do that exactly?
Maybe we'll find out more about it someday.
Not unless me and the other holdouts agree to fight too. Sorry, but there's no way that's happening.
So who are the ones that aren't fighting? It's her, the twins, jacket guy, visor guy,
You just have to get the girl and
the mechanic girl. Oh, right, Shoma. Right. Oh no, we need that. No, go get it, please. How did she get that? That wasn't on the floor.
No. Probably not that.
Seriously, who was in charge of picking the members of this unit? What kind of criteria did they use to fix on us? Something tells me the only way to find out is to keep fighting. We just need to keep going in circles here. Nutmeg, naughty girl.
Hey there, troops! How's your tour of the campus going? I figure it's about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately!
I'm not too crazy about dropping everything to do what he says, but I've pretty much finished looking around anyway. Guess I'll have to head back to the cafeteria. No. So, what did you think? Have you fallen in love with the place yet? Is it so wonderful that you want to spend the rest of your lives here?
There's no way we feel that good about it.
Well, if you don't like it, just tough it out. 100 days isn't all that long, and there's more important things at stake than your personal comfort.
Why did ask us if you're ultimately going to discount our opinions?
You may have noticed some features that aren't available yet, but don't worry. It's all part of my roadmap of staggered content releases. I'll reveal more of the school's facilities little by little, so you'll always have something new to look forward to and motivate you going forward.
Come after every murder.
Be more specific. Exactly how do you intend for us to spend our time here when we're not fighting? Yeah, it's kind of interesting that they're clearly using the flow of a Danganronpa game, but like not with a killing game setting. It doesn't make a ton of sense, but we'll just go with it. Oh right, we are a school after all. You're probably expecting some kind of curriculum and a proper schedule. But we don't have one here. Surprise!
And now it really is like Danganronpa.
What? No schedule? Unless there's an invader attack like the one yesterday, you're free to spend your time however you see fit.
Oh my god, sorry.
No, we don't gotta go to class or nothing. Shit, man, you should have led with that. Don't tell me you're actually buying into this.
Epic high school students is so convenient in these universes. They'd be fools not to. So what I've heard about this game is that the intro is extremely long, and when the game takes off, you're like, oh shit. But I've heard that that happens a ways in.
That game, I don't know. What's that Nintendo game that's like 40 hours to get your mech? I don't remember that name of the game.
40 hours to get your mech?
Yeah, what's it?
100 Days of Free Time, a la Inescapable. That game was the fucking worst, because we thought it was going to be cool, and then it just never went anywhere. I wonder if, am I still in the intro? I heard someone say that they were 30 hours into the game, and they, like, had a major oh shit moment, and they felt like the game was just starting. This feels like a tutorial still, so what is this, an 8-hour plus tutorial?
Yeah, Eden's Garden has like a 4 or 5 hour tutorial.
I mean, the format of the game, at least in Danganronpa, it has a pretty lengthy tutorial. I mean, we just looked around the school for the first time, so I'm assuming things are gonna start soon. You're pretty far. How many endings you got, Nano? Remember, there's 100.
It's not like we can leave. Might as well make the most of it while we're here.
I feel it's too early to say. There's no way for us to leave.
You want to find a way so bad, do it yourself. You're just gonna chicken out and run from the fight anyway, right?
Now, settle down. I hate to see friends fighting.
It's your fault. We're all so on edge.
You've all been raised in different environments and had different life experiences, so naturally you all have your own values, your own priorities. Each one of you is as unique as a snowflake, and that's okay. We're all about diversity here. A little difference of opinion now, and then it's inevitable. Is it longer than Metaphor? I mean, I'm at hour 104 on Metaphor.
I think this tutorial probably ends when we get all of the
The prologue is 30 to 45 hours long. Is that what you're finding? Uh-oh.
Oh, JJ's watching. Hey,
Yeah.
JJ.
Again, your fault that we even need to have this discussion.
Also, this is live.
Pardonne-moi.
Oh yeah, we have the nutmeg emote.
JJ's emote.
We got a nutmeg emote, guys.
We subtract 20 hours of dragon flopping. Yeah. I mean, I spent probably 10 hours fighting those side.
Wait, did you just say that the prologue is 30 to 45 hours? I just looked in that scene.
I saw somebody on Twitter
What?
say 34 hours in, and they felt like the game was starting.
How long is this game? I know I saw one reviewer
130 hours.
who was 55 hours and said he gave it like an 8 out of 10 so far and was like, I can't really give it a full review yet because I don't even think I'm halfway through the game yet. I'm like, how long is it? It is getting a lot more buzz, which I'm very excited about. It's
Yeah.
a good game. I like good games selling.
Also, did you see that they had like a cross thing with the Claire Obscure team where like Kodaka made a message saying like, make sure to play Claire Obscure and then come back to 100 line, and the Claire Obscure people said like, hey, we appreciate the support, but there's another amazing game that came out the same day that our game came out, and it's 100 line.
Ready for like.
Oh. Well, Grant, you played Divinity, right?
I played Divinity Original Sin like 18 times. Have I finished it once? No.
Yeah, he's one of those.
But I've made it to the Act 3 in Baldur's Gate like 4 times.
But you haven't beaten it. And I've beaten it with my 0 D&D knowledge.
Well,
Having said all that, no matter what your feelings on the matter, all of you are going to have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While the school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future, but if the school falls, so does mankind.
It's gonna take us 45 hours tutorial.
That's okay. The invaders will massacre every last one of you, and then they'll move on to your loved ones. Each one of you has something in your life worth fighting for. If only it only makes sense for you to work together to keep all of them safe. I can't have you wasting time or energy on pesky moral dilemmas. Clear your minds and banish all doubt from your hearts.
Arr!
As humanity's last line of defense against the invaders, you are about to become the very embodiment of hope. Hope? You've got to be kidding me. This is more like despair.
Hey!
Oh! He said the thing. You're forcing us to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what else you might be keeping from us? Yeah, they said the thing. Saving humanity sounds like a worthy cause, but we've got no guarantee that's really what we'd be doing. As for the thing we're supposed to protect, if it even exists, how do we know it's not actually something even more dangerous than the invaders? Not to mention the hemoanima. We know next to nothing about this weird power and you want us to pump our bodies full of it? Until I get some answers, I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth.
We've been over this before, man. He said it was only tell us if you guys agree to fight.
And I can't agree to fight until I hear the whole truth.
We're going around in circles so much, it's making me dizzy.
Yeah, we won't make any progress like this. Alright, if it's the truth you want, that's what you'll get. I'll tell you everything.
I feel like we're shorter than I thought.
You're gonna tell us just like that?
No.
I never meant to keep the truth from you for all that long. I was just using it as a bargaining chip to motivate you, but it looks like that plan backfired. At this point, I can only salvage your trust in me by giving you the full story. And you'll really tell us the truth. The whole truth. And nothing but the truth, or at least I'd like to, but this isn't the kind of decision I can make on my own. Yeah, the more acronyms, the better, right, Rosen? What say we table this discussion until tomorrow? So there are more people involved in this than just you? We'll expect you to tell us about them, too.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. I'll run it past the higher-ups. If I tell them this is the best way to get you to fight, they'll probably go for it.
Huh?
Although I might have to talk to you individually instead of telling everyone all at once. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning, and I'll let you know what the brass says.
Hey.
I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. With a cheery wave of his stubby little arm, Siray disappeared.
Never thought getting the truth out of him would be this easy.
But he still has to discuss it with the people in charge, right? He could come back tomorrow and say they shut the idea down.
I hope you're all ready. If we learn the truth tomorrow, you'll have no more excuses to stay on the sidelines. No excuses? We'll see what happens after we hear what Siray has to say. We can all talk it out and decide on the best course of action then.
Yeah, you're right. We can't decide on anything until we know what's really going on. You're hilarious, Mr. Marhuko. You so clearly have no intention of fighting no matter what happens tomorrow. Shut up, I bet you don't either.
With nothing more to discuss, we left the cafeteria and headed back to our rooms. Tomorrow morning, Siray will tell us the whole truth. I can't even imagine what it might be. Who gathered us all here? What are we fighting for? I can only hope everything will make sense once we know that.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
So there's a nighttime announcement too, just like the morning one. I thought it would be a much longer road to learning the truth, but hopefully by this time tomorrow we'll know everything we need to know. It probably won't be the end of our problems, but it'll be a step forward. At any rate, there's no use worrying about it anymore. I'll discuss it with the others once we've heard from Siray. For now, the only thing I can do is wait for tomorrow to come. With nothing else to do, I decided to call it a day. I got into my bed and was soon fast asleep. Are we dreaming?
Come on. Don't cry. If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
Monokuma Theater is hitting different. We were only in kindergarten back then. Karua's dad had just died. He and Karua were driving over to her mom's research lab when it happened. The car crashed that changed her life. A security alert had sounded, and suddenly people were scrambling around trying to get to the nearest shelter. Karua's dad swerved to avoid someone, and, well, the car almost entirely was destroyed. Her dad leaned over from the driver's seat to shield her from the impact right at the last second. By some miracle, he made it in time, and Karua survived. But her father wasn't so lucky. After the funeral, Karua was inconsolable. She just sat there and cried, and there was nothing I could do.
My daddy's gone. I'll never see him again.
Karua.
Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad.
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Maybe, but I'm just glad you're okay, Karua. That your daddy protected you.
Oh my
But
god!
I'm not okay. I got this big cut right across my tummy.
Ouch.
The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. Not even when I'm a grown-up. I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big ugly scar like this.
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you. By then, I won't be too little anymore.
Huh?
I'll marry you someday, Karua. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
You'll protect me?
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karua. No matter what. I promise.
Taki. Thank you. I think I'm going to be all right now. You promised. So you gotta do it. Okay?
That's right, I made a promise to protect Karua no matter what. I'm not about to break that promise. To keep Karua safe, I have to keep fighting. And I'll fight. I'll have to fight. 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 Fight, 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 fight. Ah! Fight, fight, fight. I jolted upright in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat, my heart was racing like I'd just woken up from a nightmare. No, not a nightmare, a memory. A childhood memory of Karua and me. I'd totally forgotten about that time. Why did I dream about it all of a sudden? I wonder what Karua's doing right now. She probably hasn't stopped worrying ever since I disappeared. That would be just like her. Come to think of it, what does everyone back in the residential complex think happened to me? Are they treating me as a missing person, or did they assume I died in the monster attack? I'll have to ask Saray about that too.
Huh?
Sheesh, I'm wide awake now and I'm so sweaty. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. Okay. I got out of bed and slowly made my way toward the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. Zero Escape reference? In spite of everything, I'm still me, right? It's the same face I had in the mirror every morning, but somehow something about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore. I wonder if it's a side effect of using Hemo Anima.
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
What am I doing? This is stupid. Coming back to my senses, I turned away from the mirror and walked out the door. As soon as I got outside... The scene that greeted me took my breath away.
I've heard of those. They're stars, right?
I like stars.
We do not like Rachel from Tower of God. The night sky far above my head was now dotted with countless glimmering pinpricks of light. Oh, hi, Nutmeg. The vastness, the endlessness of it all was almost terrifying, but in a way it was beautiful too. It inspired a sense of awe in me I'd never felt before.
I wonder what Karuo would say if she saw this.
As I stood there wondering, my gaze was drawn to a different, larger light in the sky.
It looks so close. Is that another planet?
No, not a planet. A different kind of celestial body. I'm sure I read about it once. A big chunk of rock orbiting the Earth, visible to the naked eye. What was it called again? It's on the tip of my tongue. Huh? All of a sudden, I felt like I wasn't alone. I spun around to see who was there. Who? You're on fire. No, not quite. It wasn't a person. More like a burning, flickering apparition in the shape of a young man. A fire with a mind of its own? Not just any fire either. They were undying flames.
What the? Huh?
The way its mouth is moving. Is it talking? I can't hear a thing though.
What is it? What are you trying to tell me?
The thing seemed to hear me okay, but my question seemed to upset it. A look of profound sorrow passed over its fiery features.
That looked really cool.
The next moment, it disappeared into thin air. Lisa! Wait, Lisa, are you watching this with us? Or are you avoiding spoilies? Ah! What just happened? What was that? Unsend. Hi, Tenkai. Don't tell me. Was that a ghost? Ghost or not, it definitely had been trying to communicate with me, but what was it trying to say and why?
It's okay, Lisa. We're still in the prologue.
Yeah, apparently this game is extremely decision heavy. So you could probably play it yourself and make all different decisions than me, like Nano. And yeah, how's it going, Tenkai? Welcome. We be playing some 100 line today. Oh, I need to take a break soon to grab water, though. This is a lot of reading. Vainly trying to comprehend what I'd seen, what it all meant, I just stood there, dumbfounded. Yeah, Lisa, I don't know how much you've heard about this game, but it has 100 endings. And apparently, like, your decisions drastically affect the story, so... It's rare to see a visual novel that gives you actual agency and isn't just, like, a bunch of scripted linear events. Yeah, 100. It was a while before I could even bring myself to move from that spot. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep the rest of the night. I just sat in bed waiting for the morning announcement. And have another beautiful day!
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
Oh, Karoi, triangle strategy seemed... Yes, I completely agree. But after you play that first route and then you go back, you realize the truth.
I don't know if the game actually changes a lot. I heard it feels like a different game based on the characters you decide to get close with. And I'm intrigued
Get ready for your third day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Alright, sounds good, Lisa.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
I feel like I'm having a hard time nailing the energy of his voice. It doesn't quite make sense in my head yet.
Hey, Lisa.
Morning's finally here. Ooh. Should I tell everyone about what I saw last night? Would they believe me? I'm not sure I even believe it really happened. Like that to me on the first run too, since the choices were generally what bad thing will happen. Yeah. Suffering the insufferable and enduring the unendurable while escaping the inescapable. Well, I'll think about that later. Today's the day Siri is going to tell the truth. Whoa! That sounds exciting. I can decide what to do about it, about that ghost boy afterwards. We were supposed to meet up in the war room, right? Oh. Well, great. Guys, let's go on like a 2 or 3 minute break. I'm gonna refill water and just stretch real quick, and then we'll do some more. So BRB. Okie dokie, guys. I've returned. Grant will be rejoining us in just a second. Alright, so interesting stuff going on here. We saw like a fire apparition dude in the middle of night. I'm assuming that that's gonna be another cast member. We just don't know what his deal is yet. There's definitely more characters than the ones that we met initially, so I guess we're just kind of waiting for the game to introduce them. Whoever they are, they're not from the Tokyo residential complex. I think we can say for certain. Alright. But yeah, I was also saying to Grant upstairs, like, I'm waiting for, like, the main narrative of this game to kind of suck us in. It needs to be something really interesting. Study abroad students. They're in the gifted class. Yeah, something like that, probably. We're the rejects? Oh, just like... Well, never mind. Everything is just Danganronpa 2 to you, isn't it? Okie dokie. Good morning, Takumi. Did you sleep well? I'm afraid I had a rather restless night. What's wrong? You feeling okay? Oh, you getting a second chair for your feet? You get nice and comfy. Alright, we have acquired a Grant, and he is here. What's wrong? You feeling okay? Just a little queasy. My body doesn't deal with change very well. Oh yeah, we don't know what he's sick with. Being in a new place with so many new sights and sounds, it takes some getting used to. I should be fine though, given enough time. He doesn't look fine. I hope being here won't make his condition any worse. Radical 6. Now. I do like all of your visual novel references though, Rosen. It's just reminding me of all the games that I have yet to, expose Grant to. The war room. Do. Hi, little Spice. Oh, who's wagging her tail? This game also does a lot of references, true. Please expose Grant to the pixel searching game. I don't know that I will show him that one. I will not be showing him Inescapable.
We just beat Noja.
Yeah, we just beat Noja. Noja is surprisingly very fun, by the way, guys. I actually recommend Noja. When I arrived at the war room, everyone else was already there. Inescapable, but I paid full price. I know. And then the dev of Inescapable came into the stream chat. That was a little Akko Taco. Everyone that is except Sire. He's certainly taking his time.
You think he's still discussing things with the people in charge? Maybe it's taking longer to convince them than he thought. Hey, he told us that. I got up early for nothing.
If that's really it, ain't a lot of point in us waiting around here.
Yes, I'm sure Sire will summon us again when he's ready to talk. When that time comes, we'll have to gather here again. Until then, we can probably spend our time as we see fit.
And here I thought we were in for a long and involved lore dump. I was looking forward to it all night long.
Oh, whoops. Wow, so we actually get some free time, as we said.
I guess I'll just rest my head in my dear sister's lap and go back to sleep.
Don't joke like that in front of other people, brother dearest. Okay, typo. After that, the little meeting in the war room broke up with all of us going back to our rooms. Oh, that's weird. I wonder if Sirei got in trouble. We're free to spend our time however we want until Sirei gets back. What exactly should I do while I'm waiting, though? During free time, you can do things like upgrade your class weapon or get to know your comrades. You'll have free time twice a day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, during which you can pass the time engaging in select activities. If you don't want to do anything, you can go to your bed to pass the time. First, try going to the training room and entrance hall, which were unlocked during your tour of the school.
Is it up mornings? Yep.
Yes. Let's see if we can fast travel. Ah. Oh, this song is very Rain Code. It's like Rain Code and Danganronpa 3 at the same time. A VR machine. Apparently we can use this to train in a virtual space. I don't really know much about it, though. Did you come use the training machine as well? Training is a productive use of your free time. I'll commend you for that. I'll train with you if you want. Hurry up and enter the virtual space. I would, but I don't really get how to use this machine. Just figure it out as you go along. You'll get used to it soon enough. Pressured by Hiruko, I reluctantly placed the headset over my eyes. Free time is a little odd. Oh, well, apparently we're just doing a battle?
Yeah.
Huh? How did I get outside, and where did all these invaders come from? Calm down, this is just a simulation. The invaders, as well as Darumi and our other allies, are nothing more than AI-controlled programs. All you have to do is defend the school, just like in the real battle.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll give it a try. Okay. Interesting. So...
Let's freaking go!
Great. What's her attack range like again?
Time!
If you die in game, you also die in real life. Make sure to use the toilet during your free time. True. I'll have to choose.
Say when.
Well, then that leaves all these guys, though. I guess it's fine. Oh! When a Daramar approaches the barrier generator, it will self-destruct to deal a large amount of damage. Make sure to keep them away. Okay. Can she...
Ready whenever.
Yeah, she kills, and it gives an AP, so there's no reason not to.
I'll chop you to pieces. Broken so soon.
Hauling ass! full throttle.
I think I like the idea. Maybe clear out these guys.
Let her rip.
And then we don't have voltage yet, but I could kill these guys with the cross. Oh, I can't do it like that. This doesn't really matter. I could
Let's
send
do this.
him.
Let's do it to it!
It's still kind of weird that you have to like. Alright, what are they gonna do?
Ow! My body! Uh-oh.
Okay, when they get to 5 or less, they get allowing them to use their last resort. It's an extra powerful attack that can be unleashed in exchange for their life. Even if they die, all allies will be revived in the next wave, so go ahead and kill yourself.
This is bad.
Okay.
My will embodied.
So,
It's as bad as I thought, huh?
sure.
You're coming with me!
Oh, she kills. That's gonna give us 4 AP.
Player 2!
Oh!
You're up!
Oh my god! Okay. When an ally dies, you will gain 100% voltage, and the voltage gain rate will increase for all allies. Ally deaths count as nice kills and will boost any rewards. Oh my god, so they really want you to kill yourself?
Who are you? The other group.
Let's give it to him.
Well, what if we go here? Wait, is she gonna die if I do this? Is there friendly fire in this game? Oh. Her health is like flashing, so it looked like it was affected by his move. Not on normal attacks. So if I do this, it's not gonna kill her, right? Because her health is flashing just like theirs is. She's safe. Alright, let's try it. Now, Nano, if you had lied to me right there, I would have accepted that. That would have been funny.
I can
okay.
still fight.
So if we go here,
Out of my way. Oh, satisfying.
so wait a minute.
Not yet.
What do we have for special attacks again?
My turn.
Oh, he gets a enormous special attack. Alright, let's do it. That's the weird thing about this. If you choose to do your special, you can't move first. Like, there's no move option.
Here we go. Let's do
So I'm gonna
this.
just do this. She's not gonna get hit though, right?
No problem. It does. That does it.
Oh, we'll just do there. So you click first and then you can adjust the movement. That's good. We were confused by that in the tutorial fight. Okay. So we should probably use voltage to just make them be able to move again, right?
Yeah, because
There's one type that can hurt that way I learned about. Oh, okay.
Full throttle.
Okay, so wait, he can move one space and then do this. And then she can...
Don't underestimate me.
move again.
I'm all worked up now. Not yet. How's this?
Okay, that's interesting.
hey, this.
Ah.
Wow, this is pretty realistic. You'd never think it was just a computer program.
Oh.
You're right. This will be a good way to sharpen our skills between battles. We never know when the invaders will attack next. I should probably use this machine to train whenever I have some time to spare. Nice is ally deaths for extra points. Yeah, it's so interesting. You can use VR training to gain BP. BP can be used to upgrade your class weapon. Upgrade your class weapon to level up your skills and prepare for future defensive battles.
Huh.
If you have time to gallivant around school like this, you have time to train. The weak are the first to die on the battlefields. Okay. Does use your free time to prepare. Alright. Where else did they say that they wanted me to go?
I don't remember.
The entrance hall, maybe?
Sorry.
Yo, Talk-a-me, if you have some free time, want to go exploring with me?
Oh, fuck.
We can use a fire extinguisher to open a hole in the wall of fire and we can get out there and bust some heads.
Huh?
I'd like to go out with you, but wouldn't it be dangerous with just the two of us? It's teeming with invaders out there.
Hey, if you make you feel better, you can invite more people to come along. I'll ask Roka and Dorami.
Alright.
Okay, so you can select a maximum of 3 people to bring out exploring. You cannot select characters that are dimmed out. Okay. Okay. Interesting, these 6 vacant slots.
Aye, okay. That's a nice touch.
Roll out.
So is this gonna be another battle? That would make me sad if the game was gaslighting me.
Oh my god, what?
The fuck is this? Oh no! Wait, Danganronpa Summer Camp? So this is the outside world. It's just as Sarai said, there's nothing but ruins out here. All I can see is city wreckage and debris.
I guess he wasn't lying about not being able to return to the TRC.
What can we even do out here?
Hey!
Hey man, turn that frown upside down. We're already out here, so might as well try looking for something we can use.
Exploring will allow you to collect BP and materials. Select a step card from your hand and move the corresponding number of spaces. There are several types of spaces. Material spaces allow you to obtain the material shown on the icon. battle spaces start a battle. Question mark spaces will cause different events to occur. The color of the space indicates the amount of risk and reward. There are other spaces with their own unique effects, so try to land on anything that catches your eye.
The interesting thing here, though, with battles that happen out here, if they die, they're dead.
That's what they said.
We should test it. Let's kill, Stormy. This black ship.
Is that a battle? It looks like it might be a battle.
No, battles are B. I don't know, just do 3. I'm gonna get something.
Well, those are the battle-looking ones.
Something.
Find a large jar.
I wanted C. Not a bad. Right, why not?
Here was a token. Okay.
Yes!
Any items you get will be converted to materials when the exploration's over. You can carry 9 items. Once your item slots are full, head back. Oh.
Take a chance! Take a chance! Take a chance!
Pick up a mask with an exotic design.
Put it on!
You feel like...
Oh, you feel strange acting, urging you to put on the mask. That means it's good! Oh.
-1.
Oh, we were done.
Okay.
Might as well take it.
I think. Look around, we ain't no cowards.
This is the farming for materials game. Okay.
We did it.
So, I mean, the game's gonna tell us what we need to do with it. Uh-oh. Pine mushroom? Is it okay to... Oh, ask Ato about it. Don't need it.
Coward!
That's a battle. I don't think we want that.
5. Purple or Miss Reward? Deal.
Okay, fine. Let's do it with this one.
Time motion.
Oh, it's this again. After I didn't need it, because I picked don't need it last time.
Sure, what's happened?
Oh.
We learned what the worst that could happen. We take 3 damage.
If your party's HP reaches 0 while exploring, the exploration will end and you'll lose half of your items. Retreat by choosing end exploration from the checkpoint menu. All
Now
right.
we know, don't use time motion.
A mummy? Okay, so how many items do we have? We have 4 now.
Miniature robot's cool.
Oh. Oh, we got a motor.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool.
I guess continue? A log is running down. Let's jump out of the way. Oh, that's... Okay, maybe we need to stop.
1 HP, you gotta go.
And exploration.
This should work.
We're not good enough at games, but...
Yeah, that was... Shades of Mario Party, I guess. Huh. We finally made it back. It's pretty dark. Exploring really does eat up the day. Probably better to leave in the morning whenever we can, or we go exploring. Should be weird to spend the whole day out.
Today was pretty fun. Let me know the next time you go out, alright?
That's cool.
Okay. So what do we use all this stuff for? Do we like the game so far? We do,
Hey,
yes.
Twice.
And hi, Twice.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Ah,
The day came to an end without any word from Sirei. Is he really having that much trouble getting permission to tell us what's going on?
Maggie loves spoilers.
Wait. One day it'll make sense why it's needed. Want to know? I wouldn't call it spoilers.
He loves spoilers.
It's okay. I'll wait for the game to tell us. Yeah, I keep hearing this game is very, very good too. So, we're doing it on stream segments with Grant, a couple days a week. Why are people in charge so determined to keep us in the dark? But we're bound to hear something tomorrow, right? What if we just never see Saray again? Once again, I resolved not to think too deeply about anything until the next day and went to bed for the night.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 4th day of active service
So
here
is he gonna
at
say
Last
each
Defense
day as we
Academy.
go?
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay, today is the day Saray will tell us everything. The reason for us being chosen, the truth behind the war, all of that will be made clear. We should go to cafeteria. Everyone's probably meeting up there first. Okay. Huh? Where's Saray? I'm afraid there's no sign of him today either.
Oh.
That's over 24 hours since any of us had laid eyes on that adorable little tyrant. Is he still talking things over with the people in charge?
He could have at least told us he was going to need more time.
Where is he at right now, anyway? Ain't anyone seen him?
Not me. Haven't seen him since the day before yesterday. Maybe he's one of those locked off classrooms. He's probably fine. I mean, he looks the same as always in the morning and nighttime announcements. I'm pretty sure those are recorded, Miss Amanima.
I both that.
He always says the exact same thing.
ah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ema, what are you eating? Oh, this? It's Mont Blanc. At least that's what it said on the ration-o-matic when I ordered it.
I've never tried it before, but I'm pleasantly surprised. I never thought something that looks so good, like a pale turd, tastes so good. Why are you eating something like that fancy, like it's no big deal? You're supposed to be on dry bread like the rest of us non-fighters.
It's a little out of left field. Who's the Grant's core character in this game? It's Twice's way of asking who you fancy.
No comment.
It's the biker guy.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, same for me.
Or romance him.
My favorite character, though, is definitely Hiriko.
Woo! But Saray, the one who came up with that rule, he can't enforce it when he's not here, so why not take advantage of his absence?
Right, there's nothing stopping us.
Well, I guess it's okay then, just while Sarai's away, I mean. No one's gonna complain if I try it too, right? I'll probably be back soon, so this is our big chance. Get in line, I need something other than dry bread. Even warm toast with butter would be a luxury at this point.
Gaku and Tsubasa both scrambled toward the machine, jostling each other aside in an attempt to get to the ration-o-matic first. Maybe I could No, I shouldn't. Not someone like me.
Oh man, if this was a killing game, we'd get full on impaled the moment we violated school rules. Whoever's running this is doing a piss poor job. I want thrills, chills, kills. Some kind of undisciplined free-for-all. The moment the boss's back is turned.
Everyone does troll a lot. Isn't it strange that Sirei hasn't stepped in to stop them, though? It makes me wonder if he's even here anymore. Do you think he could have gone outside the academy? I doubt he'd go that far without telling us. If there was an enemy attack, we'd be left at a disadvantage without him.
Little shit just does whatever he wants.
Yeah, Darumi is literally the Danganronpa fan base. Ooh. Slamming his hand on the table, Takemaru got to his feet and started yelling at the top of his voice.
Hey, Robo bastard, you're out of there somewhere, aren't you? You gotta be watching on the surveillance cameras or something.
He said yell.
Yes.
Is this some kind of test? I'm getting sick of it. You hear me? Hurry up and say something already. Nothing? Ugh, seriously, what's this damage?
Maybe he really has left the room. I think we should go look for him. If we stick to the school, there's only so many places he could be. What's going on here? Where could Sirei be? Why did he disappear all of a sudden? While some of the group remained behind to take full advantage of the ration-o-matic, the rest left to search the school. After a while, we went back to our rooms. I can't say Sirei's well-being means a lot to me, but his disappearance has me worried all the same. What do I do now? Should I head out and look for him with the others? Okay. So wait, she has a little icon next to her now. I wonder if that means we can finally hang with people or no? I don't know. Not all of them have it either. It looks like the only people we can hang out with are the ones that we have battle access to. Oh, it means that you can talk to them about something. So yeah, it's just Takemaru, Darumi, and...
Let's try hanging out with someone we don't have.
Kiriko. Yeah, let's go see what Shoma's doing. Characters will spend time as they please inside the school. You can engage in student activities with characters that have a symbol over their head. You can also use the map to check where those characters are. Okay, so what happens if we talk to this one? Siri must have left because he can no longer stand to be in the same space as a putrid garbage dump like me. Great. It's cool. So basically we choose just one of the three then. Well, obviously I'm gonna choose basketball.
Boo, boo, boo. Don't worry, Chad, I got you.
Yeah, so we're doing me. I'll make the decisions in the morning and Grant will at night. She's in her room. Where is she? Where is she? Whoop! She's just over here brooding. Hiriko, what are you doing here? The explore thing uses the whole day, by the way. Yeah, I saw that.
Only use it.
Okay. Hiriko, are you not feeling well? Could you shut up, please? I'm trying to meditate. Meditate? I was healing my mind by quieting my spirit and observing the sound of the wind. This war is a long one, so having a few days like this is a necessity. You're getting some mental respite, huh? Maybe I'll do some meditation myself. I meditated besides Hiriko and quelled my exhaustion. Oh, right! We have like these weird social stats. Participating in student activities will raise Takumi's grades. He'll be graded in 5 subjects: linguistics, math, science, social studies, and gym. All subjects will be needed in different scenarios. Each character will increase a different grade, so try to do student activities with a variety of characters. I think I kind of like that. Like, I feel like they're actually trying to make sure that there's gameplay involved in this, and it's not just, like, pure visual novel like Danganronpa. That's kind of cool. Okay, so I see she's there. Takemaru's down in the entrance hall, and Darumi's outside.
Sure, we'll go to him. We like him.
Yeah, he seems cool. Oh, so this... Did she have the same symbol or no? I feel like hers is slightly different. A ride? What? Oh, he said, want to take a ride with me. A ride sounds fun. Do I just get on your bike?
Hell nah. I don't ride. 2 asses to a seat.
Huh?
Then how am I gonna ride with you?
Ain't it obvious? You got a leg and run besides my bike.
There's no way I could keep up. I'm not trying to set a running record.
I was just playing, man. I'll let you ride behind me. Just be careful not to fall off.
Why didn't you just say so? After that, I enjoyed a ride with Takemaru. Currents went up by 3, mobility went up. Okay, of course he's Jim.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Mother's Day came to an end without any sign of Sirei. What happens to his promise to tell us the truth now? Is this his way of getting out of it? And isn't he supposed to be our commanding officer, whatever? Is it okay for him to leave us here unsupervised? It doesn't add up. Did something go wrong? But what could have happened? Wasn't Sirei in control of everything here? He's the last person I'd expect to go missing. This makes any sense. I continued to struggle with that vague sense of unease right up until my 4th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. You don't think Flowchart Chan is available already, do you?
Up and Adam troops, time to rise
Remember
and
Zero
shine!
Escape? You can check the flow at any time.
Is this game a flowchart?
Yeah.
Get ready for your 5th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
With the morning announcement still ringing in my ears, I forced myself out of bed. I make way to the cafeteria. Maybe today Sirei will finally be back. He is coming back, isn't he? Archive sync. Yeah, no flowchart option yet. They don't want us to know that we will not exit the tutorial for a long time.
Do you have the flowchart yet, Nano?
Yeah, does Nano have the flowchart? No comment. Okay. Oh, the milkshake is back.
You can tell us it's not a spoiler. Spoiler.
Yeah, that's okay.
don't have every character unlocked yet?
It's hard to tell with her when she's not on a pillow. She, like, doesn't lay down.
Whoa.
What'd you do? Checking back in, you finished the prologue. Yeah, we don't seem to have gotten there quite yet. When I got to the cafeteria, I found the same lineup as the day before. Every other member of the team, but no Saray.
Huh. Alright, I'm getting really pissed off now. There's no way this is how it was supposed to go, right?
Something go wrong somehow?
Are you mean Mr. I would even think of messing with him?
Has anyone seen him since he disappeared? I took a look around the school yesterday, but I didn't see him anywhere. My eyesight is just as pathetic as my work ethic, though, so it's possible I overlooked something. I also searched the school grounds, even the outside by the wall of fire, but I didn't find anything.
My money's still on him being in one of the rooms we can't get into. But why is he locking himself away for so long? That's super weird.
Yeah!
Is it possible he just ran away?
Ran away? From what?
Huh?
His responsibilities, maybe. It'd be pretty awkward for him to come back and tell us he wasn't given permission to reveal the truth. For real, what a creep!
Chill, dude. He was doing this to get the rest of you to fight, remember? He wouldn't drop it that easily.
Huh?
I was just putting the possibility out there. We don't need to treat it as a genuine theory.
But what if something has happened to Saray and he's not coming back? What's our best course of action then? Our best course of action? With Saray gone, there's no one left to enforce his rules, so maybe this is our chance to escape the school and go home. Huh? I know we still have the wall of fire to contend with, so the rest of us may have to use our hemo-anima after all. If we have to use that power anyway, I'd rather do it for something like this instead of being a pawn in Saray's war.
But it's all ruins and stuff outside the wall, right? There's a bunch of invaders out there too.
And we have no idea how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here. That will be our first order of business once we're out there. We'll figure it out as we go along.
As we go along!
I don't think that's a good idea. Once we leave the school, we won't be able to be revived anymore. I'm well aware of the danger, but it's a risk I'm willing to take if it means going home. Isn't that how we all feel? Or would you rather stay locked up here forever? You know everything Saray said was probably a lie? There's no way he just let us go after the 100 days are up.
Yeah, you've got a point.
Hey. Then let's get out there, together! If we have to risk our lives for something, let's do it for freedom. Risk our lives for freedom? Risk implies a chance of success, but you're suggesting is more like suicide. There's no way we can find home by just wandering aimlessly out in the wilderness. Can you really say that for sure? We won't know if we never try. I'd like to hear what everyone else thinks, especially those of you who've refused to fight so far.
You mean us?
You won't fight because you're afraid, isn't that right? Does leaving and finding your own way back sound like a better option? I won't stop you if that's what you really want.
Well, thing is, I want to get back to the complex as much as anyone, but, well, who knows what's behind all those ruined towns out there? Without a map or a plan or anything, we might just end up further from home. It's a bigger risk.
Huh? Don't forget about all the invaders. A cowardly weakling like me wouldn't last 5 minutes out there.
My stance hasn't changed. Any plan that puts my dear sister in danger is completely out of the question. Well, you have to count this out.
Guys!
Cowards to the core, huh? Too scared to fight, too scared to run. But why do I get the feeling you already knew they'd say that when you asked them?
At any rate, it seems we've reached a consensus. Nobody wants to leave the school with you, Ato. Of course, you're still welcome to escape on your own. I wonder how long it will take for the invaders to find you. Or maybe you'll die of starvation before then. Alright, you've made your point. Ato's voice was hoarse, as if he was choking on his own regrets. He turned to leave. Where are you going? Sorry, but I'd like to be alone for a while. Seems I failed to understand how everyone else feels. Social relationships sure can be tricky. Eyes downcast, his face pale, Ato staggered uncertainly out of the cafeteria. Is he gonna be okay? No one really felt like discussing things after that. Eventually, we just decided to go back to our rooms. This is so weird. Where could Sirei have gone? Did he really run away, like Ima said? I find that hard to imagine. Guess there's nothing we can do except wait until something new happens. Now then, what should I do today? Okay. Guess we should probably see what Darumi raises. So, does hanging out with them like this build a relationship at all? It doesn't seem like it. Ah! What's the matter, Darumi? Did something happen?
I haven't been able to find my foundation all day. What am I going to do?
So you just lost something.
Huh?
Must be really expensive stuff for you to be this upset about it.
Oh no, it was dirt cheap. I bought it out of a bargain bin.
Then why are you crying so hard?
Well, I wanted to cry, okay? I'm depressed, I want to cry, and I can't find my foundation, so that was a good reason as any to cry. It's all. You wouldn't get it, Takami. Tears of a crazy bitch don't mean anything.
Creativity. Okay. Alright, Grant, what's your call? So I think we just hang out with any of the people, or you can try going to the trading machine.
Oh, we like that guy. Let's go to the guy. All day and guy then. Right?
Your bloodlust is increasing. Yeah, I don't... Who's the LPT waifu? I don't know that there is one. I think he's the closest, but like, still, it's kind of whatever.
Hey, Takumi, doesn't the design of this hallway kick ass?
Kick ass. Does it? Really? This design?
It's shiny and blinged out, and the art is sick as hell. It's right up my alley, man. Whoever came up with this shit is a real man of taste, that's for sure. I hope my house is full of gold and totally badass like the hallway.
It looks like a bad joke to me, but, well, to each his own. Interesting. He has a very strange sense of,
At ease, soldiers.
style.
It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day without Sirei. It's like he's completely dropped off the face of the earth. What if he's really not coming back? What's going to happen to us then? Or was this always his plan? Was he lying to us this whole time? All that stuff about protecting humanity, about going home after 100 days, was any of that true? Once I started thinking like that, I couldn't stop. I asked myself the same questions over and over again. What was true and what was a lie? What should I believe? What should I do from here on? What will give me the best chance of getting home safe? Those questions continued to bounce around inside my head until I finally fell into a light, fitful sleep. Have a dream? Haruo was always getting lost when we were kids. The moment you took your eyes off her, she'd wander off somewhere. It didn't matter how many other people were around or how familiar the place was. All it took was a few seconds and she'd be gone. That's just the kind of girl she was.
Oh, so this is where you were.
Taki!
Your mom asked me to come find you. She said you disappeared after the last alarm went off. You're always doing that. It's like you've got a talent for getting lost.
Sorry.
It didn't take me long to accept Karua's vanishing acts as part of who she was. She disappeared so completely, part of me wondered if she'd somehow strayed into a different world from the one we knew. Then, just as suddenly, she'd be back. She drifted in and out of sight. Ghost.
How did you know I was here, Taki?
Just a feeling, I guess.
A feeling?
Yeah! You might be really good at getting lost, but I'm even better at finding you again. So when you get lost, don't be scared. I'll always come find you again. It's no problem for Takumi Sumino, expert finder.
That's so corny.
Well, expert or not, I still wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you, so try not to wander off too much, okay?
Okay. Thanks, Taki.
No problem. Come on, let's go home.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 6th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Another dream about me and Karua. That's been happening a lot lately, but why is it always of us as kids? Am I just that desperate to see her again? Is it my subconscious way of dealing with all this? I've only been gone a few days. I never thought I'd miss her so much. More importantly, what's going on with Sirei? Has anything new happened since yesterday? It's probably too much to hope he's come back after all this time, but I'll go to meet up with everyone in the cafeteria anyway. Okay. Eito's not here. Once again, no Sirei.
Takumi, I'm so glad to see you. It's an emergency.
What? What's going on?
Aito's gone missing, and he's taken a fire extinguisher with him.
Huh?
It looks like he didn't really decide to leave after all.
All on his own? What is he, crazy? He's barely got any experience with hemoanima. How's he gonna defend himself?
He's not exactly the sporty type. Gets attacked, he'll get ragged all over the face. And he's too far away to be revived too. He's going to meet with the Sure. Why are you acting so happy about it? Mr. Atsuki was well aware of the danger. He must have just wanted to get back to the complex really badly.
He might die out there if he doesn't get help. What should we do? We do nothing. Huh? We don't have time to waste on runaways. We still need to ascertain what happened to Sirei. There's no way a simple delay in negotiations would last this long. We have to entertain the possibility that something went wrong. Hold on a minute, we can't just abandon Eito. I'll go look for... No. I will not allow you to take unnecessary risks. Ooh, that's a good sprite. Huh? Eito has made his choice. Whatever happens to him from here on is his own fault. We have precious little manpower as it is. What if there's an attack while you're gone?
I get where you're coming from, but isn't that a little heartless? For real, you're basically telling us to let him die.
If you don't like it, why don't you go and look for him? You're not a part of our fighting force anyway, so it makes no difference whether you're here or not. Except you won't, will you? You've already proven that you lack the courage to take matters of any importance into your own hands.
Hey, ease up a little. You don't gotta keep riding them so hard.
I don't recall asking for your input. You may act tough, but your skills are painfully mediocre.
That's because Pengy is a villain.
You know what? She's being a leader when no one else will. She seems great to me.
So, I agree with her. I think it's her motivation to try and get them to fight. I think she kind of needs to be heartless. I actually like the way she's taking it.
I also kind of wonder if maybe she knows more than them already. Just based on the way she's acting. Like, she's not choosing to doubt Sirei. She was in the room that had the flames. And we sacrificed the fat kid? Okay, that's... probably not. I don't like him either, though. Get stronger first, then maybe I'll listen to you. Or do you need another demonstration of the difference between us?
4-foot guy?
Joma.
He's 98 pounds. I guess that's bad for me.
Oh, I'll take you any time.
All at once, tensions were skyrocketing. I had to say something, anything to smooth things over.
Yeah!
Everyone, hold on a minute. I have an idea.
What? You want a piece of this too?
What is it? Make it quick.
Hey!
You'll think this is crazy, but I just remembered something. I have a talent. I've always been good at finding people when they get lost or go missing.
What the hell are you talking?
You think that qualifies you to leave and look for Eito? Don't make me laugh. No, seriously, hear me out. It's not just Eito I want to look for, but Sirei too. Sirei. I think it's safe to say he's not anywhere on school grounds. It's time we extend our search beyond the wall. The way I see it, I'm the best person for the job, given my past experience and everything. Please, just leave this to me. I'll work something out. Do you have any grounds to believe you can find them apart from this nebulous talent? No, not really. What is that supposed to mean?
That doesn't clench your teeth.
The next moment, a hollow thwack echoed throughout the cafeteria. It was caused by Takemaru throwing a punch at himself?
Man, I needed that.
What was that all about?
You know how it is, I don't hit girls, but sometimes I can't settle down on the same. So, best way out of it is to hit myself. Yeah, my head feels a lot clearer now. Okay, Takumi, you say you're the expert at finding people? I'll take your word for it. We ain't doing this without me.
Thanks, wait, what?
I could use a little fresh air and exercise, you know what I mean.
You son of a gun, well if he's in, I'm in.
You too, Darby?
Yeah, I was getting bored anyway. If no one's gonna get murdered, I might as well.
You know, funny enough, Kuroi, these characters get super strong abilities when they're near death, just like Final Fantasy VIII. That's a weird reason, but thanks anyway. None of you have any respect for the bigger picture.
Bad to the bone, baby. Ain't nothing I can't disrespect.
Clearly. Alright, do as you please. And there's one thing I want you to keep in mind, Takumi. Oh? You've promised to find Sirei, and I'm going to hold you to that. If you return without producing results... Well, say something. That silence is more threatening than anything. Besides, I never outright promised I'd find him.
Triple Triad. Is it better than Gwen?
Have you played Triple Triad?
Yes.
In 14?
Don't worry, man. If she off shield, we could just bring you back again.
Well, don't worry. I'm platinuming FF8, so you can play the base Triple Triad sometime if you'd like. It is, yeah. It's the only game that has it.
Really?
14. Well, yeah, because they have the things from everywhere else. But yeah, Triple Triad's like pretty much maybe the most positively received part of Final Fantasy VIII. The rest of the game is not very well liked.
Just do sleep.
Aww.
You guys can't see because we don't have a numbing.
The baby girl.
Come on, let's get going. Ito's body's not going to find itself.
Don't kill them all before we even start.
With that, Takemaru and Darumi turned and left for the entrance hall. Here goes. No turning back now.
Oh, hey.
Honestly, that felt like Witcher 3 to me too.
It's actually better to grind the card game than to actually fight monsters in that game, because as you level up, so do the monsters. So you can get resources from cards and farm things for your party.
Sorry I can't help. We're counting on you.
It's okay. I just can't ignore someone when they need help. We'll handle this. Although, Tenkai, the one of the trophies for Final Fantasy VIII requires you to kill 1,000 monsters. Which means I'm leveling up. I'm sure it'll all work out somehow.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What was he thinking going outside the wall on his own? Is he trying to get himself killed?
So I'm assuming it's gonna force us into that, like, exploration mode game. Don't waste precious time talking to an insignificant. Okay, fuck off.
Yeah!
Mr. Atsuki was well aware of the danger when he left. He must have wanted to get back to the complex really badly. It's got nothing to do with us, though. We're all out there soon.
Do you think Ato's still alive out there? I hope you make it in time to save him. Okay. Yeah, I actually don't mind making the enemies stronger. It's fine. One of the fire extinguishers is missing.
Guess I don't really did take off, crazy bastard. Thank you.
You have to be level 100 to beat the super boss. Oh yeah, that's another trophy. Is it Omega Weapon or is it something else?
Hey! There's no way you can survive it there on its own. I just hope we find him in time.
Yeah, same here.
Come on, let's get going. Ito's body's...
I guess? Let's save first.
Coward!
Alright, so we're gonna do this exploration. I'm like, probably. Yeah, I know. Alright, begin exploration. Let's see where this goes. Maybe this will end with Ato joining our group and I'll be wrong about him being the last character to join us. Speaking of super bosses, Tenkai, I've been fighting the ones in Metaphor. Literally, the last 2 streams have been nothing but Dragon Despair.
Should that maybe?
So Aito's first on our list, right? Any ideas how we're supposed to find him?
Fire Dragon, Poison Dragon, and whatever the other dragon was. The fire extinguishers may have allowed him to get past the undying flames, but his hemo anima is still weak. He probably hasn't covered much distance yet. For now, let's stick close to the school and gradually fan out from there. Reach the destination space on the map to advance the story. If you're not sure where the destination space is, press X to check your surroundings. Ah, so that's where the star is.
Do the checkpoint.
Oh yeah, so we have this. Do you think that's closer?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I think for this one, probably not.
Even though we were lucky and chose the right direction.
It's, yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's go. Ooh, what is that?
Oh.
Should we do the yellow? Yeah. Water's coming out of the ground here. Could it be a natural spring?
Oh, sure.
We got ore, but Takemaru hurt himself. Okay.
Oh, nice.
See an old grand piano abandoned on the roadside. A strange noise is coming from it. Look inside. Oh.
We did it.
Okay. An abandoned research lab.
Start flipping switches.
Great.
Oh, nice.
Oop. Okay.
Great.
Choices have random results.
This looks good.
Enemy appeared. Something else happened when you flip the switches. Maybe it depends on the color. Or it could be RNG. Okay. This is spooky.
Hauling ass!
Well, luckily him moving, like, I feel like taking the riskiest moves with him is fine because he gets a ton of armor. No.
Here we go.
She can't. Oh, she can take out those 3. Why did I do that? Written inked. Thanks, appreciate it. The events seem to repeat commonly enough. This game looks fun. Yeah, this game's really cool.
Yeah, the tactics.
We have 2 APs, so like.
My turn.
Oh. You can hit so far.
There.
I mean, we could just
Here we go.
do it again.
That's it. got it!
Yeah, the MC looks crazy good.
Let's give it to him.
Yeah, might as well. Gain it one more armor. Alright. I wonder how enemy targeting works. Yeah, he took no damage. He's honestly, he's kind of the carry.
Full throttle.
I could go.
Do it.
We don't have 100 voltage yet.
My turn.
I don't have control.
It's okay. A biker guy might be just as broken, honestly.
No, he's.
Might as well take it.
Okay, cool. Alright, let's do 3, I guess. So wait, Nano, if your characters die in the outside maps, what happens? Like, do they actually die? Because they said if you die outside of the school, then you're fucked. Already took -3. Ouch! Okay, small flower.
Might as well take it.
Alright, let's see. That wasn't too bad.
I know. Hey, you out here? If you're alive, answer me.
I think it's just expedition ends if any die. Oh.
No reply. I guess he's in the middle.
What happened to not killing him off prematurely? What's up, Darmy?
Well, I know I'm not exactly book smart or street smart. Like my eyes.
I'm extra careful on letting anyone die? Yeah, I think we're gonna be too. We won't use those skills that sacrifice them. Invaders come through your wall, IRL, please no.
Last time I got tested, I had perfect 20/20 vision. No surprise, really. I got a 20% score on most tests I take.
I'm not even sure where to start with that statement.
Anyway, assuming my vision's still as good as ever, there's a ton of invaders, so I don't care. You should be one.
Invaders?
Let's book it.
Yeah. We took off running as fast as we could in the direction Darmy had pointed.
There, over there, you guys see them yet?
Ah!
There he is. It's Ado.
Oh no! We're too late! The lights left his eyes and his soul has flown to Abraham's bosom.
Okay.
We don't know that yet. We have to get rid of these invaders. Fast.
You want to do the battle bit?
Huh?
Did you? We haven't gotten to play it all today, though. Okay. Oh, that's you.
Alright, punks. Come catch these hands.
Prepare to get Bonzer's noobs.
Actually, I'll do it.
Yeah. Alright, we're in Grant mode. Oh, this actually looks pretty hard. Hi, Fabbles! Yeah, we did a bunch of Metaphor ReFantasio, and these last 3 hours have been 100 line. Featuring Grants.
Rev it up!
You're thinking go as far as you can so you get the most armor. That's smart, because you don't want them to be
I've got
next
this.
to Ato. We probably want to prioritize killing the big guys because it gives extra AP.
Let's do it to it!
Yeah, I kind of think.
Hi-ya!
Let's do this!
Oh, wait, could you take a step the other way? Hit both of them. No, you're one tile short.
Hauling ass!
I've got this. Take this!
All ass!
Let's give it to him!
Right, you can only move one. Uh-oh. Okay, nice, easy.
Full throttle!
Easy peasy.
Let her rip! Knocked it out of the park! Rev it up!
We're talking about roommates.
Ato? Ato! Come on, wake up!
Oh, he's alive! Yay!
Damn. You really had us worried, man.
What a relief. Now we just have to get him back to the school.
Hate to break it to you, but I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
Huh?
Oh. Do you want to keep going?
So,
Okay.
No matter how many times I see these things, they still don't make sense to me. Their anatomy just feels wrong, you know?
Better practice killing now, just in case they make us murder each other later!
Okay, guys. Let's take him down.
She's obsessed. How did more just show up and we're
Let's
back
give it
here?
to him.
Hello? Yeah, they...
It's killing game time!
She's just the average Danganronpa fan. She really is. I feel like they want you to just rely on Takumi for this now.
My turn!
Can you move the bike guy up there?
Hauling ass!
Maybe to that space you made with Darby. I'll stop the big guy from
Full throttle!
I've got this.
Okay, that's cool. Covering his sides.
Good to go.
Ooh, you'll get voltage after this too.
That's it. Got it.
Let's go!
Awesome.
Killing game time!
So yeah, pick it, and then you can move. Oh, that does so much. The fuck? Oh, this easy. Have we seen hers?
Drop dead!
I'm so freaking out that this is a Danganronpa-like game that doesn't have pink blood.
Hauling ass!
That's why they encourage you to self-sacrifice.
Let's do this!
Wait.
Rip!
Oh, because the ults are really strong.
Hauling ass!
Right. Yeah, good job.
Never wants to cuddle with me when I'm playing video games.
No.
Huh?
I'm surprised that he didn't have like a.
Hey there, sleepyhead. You back with us?
Oh.
What? Where am I? What happened? Eito, are you alright? I think so. I'm a little woozy, but I should be fine.
He's in his Hemo Anima costume, so he must have activated it.
Maybe you hit your head or something. Just stay put for now. Pace yourself.
But what are you all doing here? Did you come all the way out here just for me? I left on my own, without telling anyone. You should have left me to my fate.
No, we couldn't do that. We might not have got on board with your plan, but we're still your friends. We're all in this, together.
Friends?
We know how it is. We've all been plucked out of our regular lives and forced into this crazy situation, and we all want to go home. We all have people we care about back in the complex, even if we disagree on what's best sometimes. When all's said and done, we all feel the same way. We couldn't just abandon you. We're all getting out of this, together.
All of us. Together.
Right. I want each and every one of us to get through this and go home alive. We owe that. Not just to ourselves, but to the people we care about too.
I figure you owe us now, too. Everyone totally freaked out when you disappeared, you know?
Well, most of us anyway.
Thank you. I wanted us all to survive too. I just thought escaping would be the best way to do that. I thought if I could only find some clue about how to get back to the complex, you'd see that it wasn't so hopeless after all. But I guess it wasn't meant to be. I couldn't find anything useful out here. It's all burnt out ruins, just like Sire said. There really is nowhere for us to go. There really is no escape. No, actually, there is one thing I want you to see. One of the invaders dropped this while you were fighting them off. Here, take it.
This is...
Well, what is it? Before I could ask any questions, Eito lost consciousness again. I hoisted him onto my back, and we all made our way back to the school.
How's he doing?
This really took it out of him, but I think he'll be okay. I've put him in his room and told him to rest up for now.
Thank goodness you all did a great job bringing.
We were cutting it pretty damn fine. Another minute or so and those invaders would have torn him apart.
Right, it sounds good thing we made it in time, right? It's a good thing someone spotted the time, right?
Yeah, we couldn't have done it without you. Good job.
There's one thing we got wrong, though. Eito wasn't running away just to save himself. He was looking for anything that might lead to a way home, so we could all escape together.
Huh?
The invaders found him right when he was too exhausted to carry on. He put himself in all that danger for us. That's the kind of selfless attitude I can only dream of.
But he didn't actually find anything to help me in our location. Go closer.
A slapdash plan like that was doomed to failure from the start. Let's move on to more important matters. What about your other objective, Takumi? I hope you haven't forgotten your promise. One about finding Sire? Oh, I remember all right. by way of explanation, I reached into my pocket and brought out the small object I'd been carrying. Ato found this on one of the invaders. Doesn't it look kind of familiar?
What is that?
Huh?
I do feel like I've seen it somewhere before.
Yeah, it's broken now, but if I remember right, didn't Sirei have a badge on his hat just like this?
What? Hey, you're right, it's totally the same design.
Yeah, that's what we thought. If you guys see it too, I guess it ain't just a...
Right, you said the invaders had this. Why would they...
Do you remember the spot where Ato was attacked? Could you find your way back to it? I want you to take me there tomorrow. Sure. Okay. We leave first thing in the morning. I'll meet you at the entrance hall.
Oh, the game's picking up.
Yeah. Yuriko was brusque as ever. She said the bare minimum needed to get her point across, and then left without even glancing back.
What was that about? What does this mean? It's probably nothing and Ato's okay, so it's all good. Amen, hallelujah.
Huh?
Yeah, you're right. Nothing to worry about.
Either way, it's getting late. Let's hit the sack. We've done all we can for one day.
We'd managed to make it through the day without any casualties, but we were still left with a nameless unease we couldn't quite cast off. Takemaru was right. There was nothing more we could do. Instead, we decided to return to our rooms for the night. I'm glad Ato's okay, but we still don't know what happened to Sirei or where he is now. And what were those invaders doing with this piece of his badge? Did he meet up with the invaders or did they attack him? Why did he go outside the school in the first place? What was he doing? I feel like it's not Sirei's, to be honest. It's a badge, so anybody associated with wherever Sirei is with
Up and Atom troops!
Probably would have
Time
one.
to rise and shine! Get ready for your 7th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for
I wish he said
humanity's
escape the
future
inescapable,
greatness.
because that would be...
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved
Find a way
school
out.
from
It
the
would
vile
do-
and barbaric
Seek a way
enemy.
out. For this community especially, promised to meet up with Hiroko at the entrance hall first thing, or rather she promised for me. Yeah. Alrighty guys, so that's gonna be it for tonight's session. The plan was to go until about 10. We'll be doing more of this game on Saturday, which I honestly can't wait. This is gonna be super fun. I think so too. Tomorrow we're gonna do, I think, an event stream for Despair Arc Friday. I'll probably be doing Pokemon Stadium 2.
Tomorrow? Oh, no.
Yeah, day stream until like 5, or we start the watch party late. So yeah, I'll do a day stream tomorrow. I'll see you guys there for some horrendous RNG. Everyone have a good night.